Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Assist. This is Aman. So today we have one challenge. Let us try to solve this. And if you're watching the video, you also try to solve it and share your solution and let me know which solution is better. Okay, so without any delay, let me show up my Excel file where we have challenge and then we'll start. Okay. So let us see the requirement. We have four sheet available. First one is calendar, array list, SEO, and final output template. Alright. So in calendar we have row ID, serial number, and in RAU ID, RAU list we have RAU name, ID description, and row ID. In SEO, we have SRN, standard description, horizontal description, and we have finally output template. This is how we want to uh, get in this sheet. We want to get the data from all these three sheets, and this is a column that is highlighted where we have to bring the data from other sheet. So let me change into some other color that makes it visible. Let me remove format and I can make it little bit this. Okay, so what's the challenge? We have to get the ID description, a standard description, horizontal description, all these three column data from these two different sheet into one Excel. So if I do it manually, let's say for an example of this SRN, this is SRN this. So my output should be something like this. So first I have to pull the ID description. So for this we have to get the row ID. So this is my ID description, and this is my row ID, and for this row ID what comment we have. Okay, so this is the description. We have against the serial number. Why we searched serial number? Because in this array list we do not have serial number, so we have to match it with row ID. Okay, so this is my first comment. So I'll put it here. Okay, I cannot put it, so let's do this way, and we have to get its header as well. Alright, so let me do it little quickly. So this is the header, this is the message, and we have to get more messages, other messages from other sheet. So for this serial number, what comment we have? So this is the very first one that we have to get. So we have to get the standard description as a header, and then this message, and the last comment we have to get is this one. Header is here, and what would be the comment? That is, we can write any comment here, does not matter. Okay. So we did it manually, but we had to do it in some automated way to have the data something like this. Okay, so I have two approach here. First approach is using formula. So okay, approach one, using formula. Okay, so here we can use usually to get data from different sheet, different table, we usually try VLOOKUP. Let me move it somewhere else just for validation in future. All right. Okay, we usually do VLOOKUP to get the data from different sheet or different tables. So let us see if we can use VLOOKUP. We can definitely use VLOOKUP for this table because we have search key on the first on left hand side and search value on right hand side. In array list, search key is right side and the search value is in left side, so we cannot use VLOOKUP here. The other lookup option we have, that is X lookup, that we can use, but I am not on Office 365, so I do not have X lookup function available. This is the new function Microsoft will launch that is available in Office 365 only, and maybe some other new version, but not in personal version of your Excel. So the other alternative we have, that is the index and match. So I will not go in deep for index and match. What happens in index and match, I'll just try to solve this using that formula. Okay, so the very first thing we have to get is the we have serial number, so we have to get the row ID, and using that row ID we can get the description. Okay, so row ID we can get it here, so let me try the formula here. Equal to index, the row ID will be here, and I want to match with the serial number, that is this, and this match will check here and it will do the exact match. Okay, this was for match. Okay, so we got serial number for this. Now with this serial number we want to get this ID description, so let us edit this formula further. So before we get yeah, let me nest it. So now we want to get the description, that is here from this column, and we want to match row ID, and match text lookup value. This is my lookup value, and lookup array row ID will be searched here, and it will do exact match search, and this one. Okay, so now we are able to get ID description. Okay, we also have to get heading of this. So if heading is static, we can simply hard code it, or we can also use formula. So for formula we can simply go here, and let me select the range B1, and let me add dollar here. Okay, now we have header and statement, the description. Now the issue is everything is in one line. We need to have new line here added. Okay, so let us do that. To add a new line, we have to add character number 10, and we have to sum up that. We cannot see it here. Let us try to wrap here and try the width. Here we have. Okay, so far so good. We are able to get array list, heading, and the first comment. Now we have to get standard description and horizontal description. Let us try that. We have past maximum challenge. Now let me add some new line using cat10 and again cat10. It will add two new line. Here we see. And now we want to add the header of SEO. So I will simply select this. I will select the range B1 and okay, and here I will add dollar symbol here. So this can be fixed. Now I can use VLOOKUP here. Why I can use VLOOKUP? Let me show you. Because this is the SRN number and we have to search with SRN number, and VLOOKUP works on the left search and right value. So we have search value on left and the value to get in right. So now I can use VLOOKUP in this. So this is nested index match and VLOOKUP. I can also use index function, but I will go with VLOOKUP. So let me use and VLOOKUP, and VLOOKUP will be value will be this, lookup array will be this. In my case I can even try with this, but let me put it here. And I want to take second. What's wrong? Where is my cursor? Okay, maybe I did something wrong. Okay, here we have what we missed. We did not add new line, so let us add it. Okay, so we have a standard description as well. Now I will copy the same thing and let's see what's come. So on the last one I can change the C1 from B1 to C1. So the heading is coming from B1. This is VLOOKUP and this is the B1. From there heading is coming. This is the C1, and now here I want to take the data from 3. So here we go. We have, let me try to match it from here. This result should be okay. So this is matching from here, and yeah, we have achieved this. I can simply wrap and I can see the detail. Okay, this is solution 1. I would say yes, solution 1. Let me try solution 2. I will create one copy, create int. I will say solution 2. So solution 2, I will go for coding. I will write some code because if you go with this formula and you have very high volume of data in all this sheet, and if your data gets refreshed, so always it will load the data and that will take some time, and your CPU will anyway will be more utilized. So my preferred way is write some code, very small code, and we can see that. So let us go through with that. I will quickly open interface to write the code, and I will create one module, and to save this in macro free I have to save this as a macro file xmsl, and done. I will need to do that. Okay, I have opened VBA interface, and now we can start writing code. I will give the name combine comments. You can give any name. So I have multiple sheets here, sheet 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 3 input, 4 out. Wow. Fourth one will be the output. So let me take a variable for all sheet. So first one is calendar. Steve calendar as worksheet or a list as worksheet, SEO as worksheet, and I would say output as worksheet. All right, and let us initialize this. So calendar would be, we have to set it equal to this workbook dot sheets, and we have to write the sheet name, that is this. We can also say sheet 3, this workbook dot sheet 1 to 3, but I prefer this way. And let me copy this. Okay, this should be good. Okay, now this will be visible. A raw list is done. Next variable we have SEO output. Let me get the name, put it here, SEO. So I'm going little bit faster, but you can slow down the video and you can watch it. And yeah, so we have the variable, and what else we need? We need to update the data in each row, so we have to loop into the each row, and for looping in, let us take one variable as I, deem I as integer would be enough. We do not need to take long. And we also have to check the last row. So for last row I will take tailor as again integer. What else? Okay, we also need to store srn. We need to store row id to get the data. So let us take few more variables. Deem srn as, it would be a string, and our id as again a string. Okay, what else we have? We have three comments to take. So that variable we can take or not. So all comment we will put in one. So we'll say comment add string. Okay, I think this should be enough. If it requires more variable, we can create it in that. Okay, so let us start. Okay, first of all, let us see how many rows we have to loop in. So we have to come into output file, and we have to look for the rows, number of rows. So let us go to output file first. This dot activate, we have entered into output sheet. Now get last row. There are multiple ways to get last row, but for this case I'm preferring this way. I know that serial number will never be blank, so what I will do, I will check this range. So serial number is in range E cell, column E. So range E1 dot end excel dot row. So this will give me the last row, but there is a catch. What if there is no data in row number 2? Then we can exit there. If range E2 equal to blank, then let us say eject sum. We do not want to proceed further. Okay, so we have taken the last row. Now we have the last row, and we know that we want to loop. We have to loop from row number 2, because row number 1 is a header. Okay, so I will do for loop. For I equal to, it will start from 2 and it will go till last row. and I will say next I. Alright, so what we have to do on each row, if I want to do it manually, what I will do, I will take this SRN number. First I will find its ID, row ID, and then along I will find its RAU comment ID description next to this row ID, and then I will find other two comment next to serial number, and then I will combine all those together. Okay, so same thing we are going to do in this loop. Alright, so let us try that. First of all, let us take serial number, and let us clear cache first. Maybe there are some data before, so let us clear this cache. And I want to clear the cache for this as well, and for this as well, because for each loop the value should be different. So anytime loop start, all these values should be cleared, and then new values should be entered into this value. Okay, let us move now. Move next. So first thing we have to get SRN number. SRN would be what? First of all, need to go to output file. I will activate this file, this sheet, sorry, and then I will take the serial number from column E. So the value would be range, sorry, SRN equal to range E and I. A small E will work, but always prefer E, capital E. So we have the serial number. Now we have to take the row ID. Get row ID. I'm adding some comment as well. So to get the row ID, we have to go to the calendar sheet, and let us activate this. And what we have to do? How can we get? Again, there are multiple ways. What I am going to prefer, I will find the row number of serial number, and from that row I will take the value of column A. Let us try that way. The variable I have for row ID is this, or ID equal to range. Serial number can be found in column B dot find. What need to find? The find value is SRN. SRN needs to be found in column B, and whatever rows it goes to, I need the row number of that. Okay, so this will return the row number of serial number in this column, but I need the data. I do not need the row number. I need the data from column A. So let us add few more things. I need the range A1 data, range A, and the row number I get from it. So this will return the row ID from column A if it is matched. Okay, we have got the row ID now. We have got the SRN number. Now it's time to get the comment. First comment we have to get from raw list and in column B. So get first comment, get ID description. Let's say. Let me add some comment for this as well. Get SRN clear cache. Okay, let us get description. To get the description, we have to go to this sheet, and let us activate this, and we have to get the value from column B, that is matching value or matching dividing column C. So the same thing we can apply it here. I would prefer to copy. You can do it manually as well. And so this time we are building the comment. So let me do it manually. So let us assign the value in comment, and first of all in comment there would be header. I can always I can write it, I can hard code it, either ID description, or I can give the header as range reference. So range B1. Okay, this will be the header, and then we have to add new lines. chr10, this is the new line, and then we have to take the description. So to get the description, we have to find the row ID in column C, and from that row number we have to get the data for column B. So let us get the row ID, the row number of row ID. So it would be range cc dot find. This will find the row ID, and to find the row ID we have to provide the row ID that we have in variable RID, and I want this to return as a row number, and this row number I will use in column B to return the ID description. So I will use again one more range column B and this. Okay, so this should give me some comment, and I will also add some new lines, two new line, because now it is going to start some new thing, new header. So like this. So this is for new line next bracket. Okay, so I got ID description. Now I have to get standard description and horizontal description, and that I will get in SEO sheet. So let us get that. Okay, so let us change the comment. We have to get I can say get ID description, get standard and horizontal description. Fine. To get this description we have to go to SEO sheet. So copy the variable name, activate this sheet, and again we will use the same method. So we have some comment already, so we will just append the comment. So I will say comment equal to comment and it should take, okay, it will take. Okay, now first we have to get the standard description. To get the standard description, what I can do, again match the serial number in column A and get the same row data from column B. So range A dot find, not fill down, find, and we will find with srn, and we want the row number, and this row number we will utilize in column B. Column B, okay, this will return me the standard description, but we need to add header as well. So for header we will use b1 and combine it, send. We missed one more thing, we have to add a new line as well. So it would be chr10, and in last we want to add two more new line, chr10. Why we are adding two more new line? To give some additional space between two different comment, and chr10. So hope this does not give me an error. If it gives, we can fix it. Okay, this is done. same way, because we have to get next comment from same sheet, so we do not have to go to new sheet. Same comment I will copy and uh, paste it here. And in last, I do not want additional new line because this is my last comment, and this time I want the header from C, horizontal description, and I want to search. I want to get comment from column C, but I want to search SRN column A, and everything looks fine to me. And yeah, we are pretty good. Okay, we have collected all the comment. Now it's time to put the comment into the output file. So to go into output file, output sheet, we have to update comment in output sheet. We have to go to this sheet, activate, and if I activate, it will come to this sheet and it will update comment in column G. So okay, so range G and I equal to comment. That's all. And it should be pretty enough to run this code. If this does not run, we can fix it, but I would strongly recommend you to, before you running it directly, you should debug it, and also I would say you have to debug on each step you write. uh, I was quite confident on this, that's why I did not debug it before, but I will recommend to debug it in between. If you write some complex code, you do not want to fail if you have written the entire code. Okay, so let me debug it. To debug it, I need to press F8, and here it is saying me that I have done some error. Here I see I have given the data type as worksheet, that is not a valid keyword, so I have corrected it. Let us move next. My code is working. I did not get any compiler error, so let us see. It is initializing the variable, setting up suite. Now it will go to my output file. It is saying if we have some data. Yes, we have. It has taken the last was 3 to show all the variables. I can stop this as well. So it has taken last row as 3 and I is 0 so far. We have not initialized I. Okay, so now we have I values 2 and SRN is nothing, comment is nothing. It will go to the output file and it will take the SRN. Here we can say SRN number has been added here. Now it will get the row ID. To get the row ID, it will go into calendar sheet. It is getting the row ID. Here we say cl.10 it has taken, and now it will take the ID description, and first it will go to the raw list sheet. It will activate it here, and against this cl.10 it will take this comment, and let me see. So it has taken the ID description header, and this is this comment. Okay, now it will take other comment from this sheet, and it is done. And now it will go to output. It will put comment here, and here we are. So yeah, everything is fine. This is completed. Just to validate from manual created, let me check if it is matching or not. I will just put my comment here and let me see, equal to exact match, not even one spaces. Okay, so this is it for the day. We'll see you in next video. Thank you. Have a great rest of the day.